What's good, everybody? It's your boy Curtis, aka Deku Chiat, and welcome to another episode of the Black Heroes Filler. I am joined by a very special guest today, and I'm going to let her introduce herself. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chrissy. I'm at Chrissy Krissy period cosplays on Instagram.
Oh, look at that! You already did your plug for your Instagram. I was going to ask you, did you did you want to plug anything? Is there anything else you want to plug?
Nope, not really.
So
Just that.
just Instagram.
Just good with that.
Okay, and in today's episode, guys, we are going to be talking about cosplay. Now, the reason why, I thought about this idea is, back in 2019, I went to my first Comic Con. So there was a Comic Con virgin for the longest time, and I already knew knew about cosplay, but I never got a chance to really see it. It's up close and in person. So when I was there, that was one of the biggest life-changing experiences for me. My favorite cosplay there was there was one chick. She was dressed as Shigo from Kim Possible,
Oh, that's awesome.
and it was so spot on. I was like, oh my god. I was like, you dressed as my childhood crush. She was like, oh my god. I was like, yeah. But there was just countless other ones too. There was a really good Tony Stark one.
Oh, that's really cool.
Really good one, and his friend was Iron Man. So okay, this is dope.
It's in and out of the suit together.
And then there was another one where the whole Bat family. So there was Batman, there was Batgirl, there was Red Hood, there was Nightwing.
The last convention we went to, we saw a whole Spider-Verse group. It was some guy with his family, and they were all dressed as all the characters from Spider-Verse. It was super cute.
Oh, that's dope. I think the funniest one for me was there was a guy who was dressed as Princess Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Goodness.
And he had a cigar in his mouth to go with it. I was like, oh my god, right?
That's adorable.
The moment I saw it, I was like, please let me have a picture with you. I need this.
There's always those very unique cosplays at a con that you just cannot pass up a photo opportunity. Nobody's gonna believe me if I don't get a picture with this person.
Right? I had to have proof. Guys, I peeked at life. I saw a guy dressed as Princess Belle. Actually my favorite Disney princess, no less. And it was amazing. Growing up with two older sisters, they made me watch all the Disney princess movies. So
As
I
they
had no
should.
choice. I had no choice but to like them. And I was like, okay, if I'm going to like one, Belle, you're number one. Then it's Princess Jasmine, and then Ariel.
I respect it. I think mine is probably Belle, Ariel, and then the princess from Sleeping Beauty are my top three.
What is her actual name? I never knew her actual name.
I don't remember, honestly.
No.
I haven't seen
God,
that movie since I was a child, but I remember I was obsessed with her.
God, I don't we're so off topic, but I'm about to Google this. I really want to know her name.
I feel like it starts with an E, but I could be wrong.
Wait, what is it? Princess Aurora?
Yeah, there you go. It's an A, not an E.
What?
I don't think they call her by her name very often in the movie.
Wow, okay, the more you know, because I never knew that.
It was stuck somewhere in my mind.
Alright, well, that threw me off. Okay, but for you, you do cosplay, and how long have you been doing cosplay, by the way?
Well, I've been a very long time admirer of cosplay. I went to my first convention when I was still in high school. I think it was my sophomore year. And I was just in heaven. I never knew that you could just go to a place where everyone could dress up as their favorite characters and just be amongst other nerds. It was amazing. So after that, I was kind of hooked on cosplay, and I followed all of the big cosplayers back then, like Yaya Han, Jessica Nigri, everyone, and loved it for so long. But it wasn't until maybe 2 years ago that I started cosplaying myself.
Okay, so you have 2 years of experience. So okay, when you first got introduced to cosplay, what made you be like, oh, I want to do this?
Well, I The first cosplayer that I saw that I was just like enamored by was somebody. They were cosplaying as the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who, David Tennant's Doctor, and I
Oh
was
my
just
god.
in love. He had a little uh he had like a little robot following him around, and it was so cute, and he looked just like him. Like he was just a spitting image of David Tennant. I was so excited.
Oh my god. See, for me, like when I first like saw cosplay, my first thought was like, okay, so for them it's like Halloween like every day or like once a week.
It's like the
But
best parts of Halloween.
what's the worst part of Halloween?
Good point. I don't know what the worst part of Halloween is. Maybe that it's only once a year. I guess that's the worst part. Wait, can I curse? Am I allowed?
Oh, by all means, curse as much as you
Okay.
want.
Gaming has given me a big potty mouth, so sometimes it's hard not to. I like have to remember that sometimes I'm in front of my mom and I have to restrain myself.
Oh my god, yes. Oh man, like my mom listens to these. So
Oh
she's like, Curtis, where did this mouth come from? I'm like, Mom, I'm sorry.
no. She ever text you after like something specific that you've said and get onto you for it?
Oh god, I think so. Like I was me and my friend was talking about something. Oh, what were we talking about? I think we was talking about Naruto and I said something. And I was like, fuck a particular character, and she texted me and was like, why do you hate that character so much that you have to
Oh
cuss
my gosh.
her?
My mom knows, like, I'm sure that she hears me, like, getting loud in my room if I'm, like, mad at a game, but out of respect, I try not to openly cuss in front of her. But I'm sure she hears me.
Oh, luckily, like my dad, like doesn't care. Thank God. It's just-
I feel like my dad cares more. He just is not exposed to it.
oh, see, I guess what makes it bad for me is like I'm the baby of the family, so my mom still sees me as the baby. So she's like, "Oh my God, my baby, he's cussing. Where did
I'm
I
a
go
middle
wrong?"
child, so I've always been chaotic. They already knew.
Oh God.
The
So
middle
like, are you
child
like,
always just seeks danger and chaos.
so like in D&D terms, like you're like chaotic neutral?
For sure, 100%. Well, actually, I play all of my D&D characters chaotic neutral, but I think in reality I'm chaotic good. If I were to class myself, I'm too much of a goody goody to be a neutral character.
Like, if I were to ask my friends, I think they would say I'm chaotic good. Like, I'm a good person, but like sometimes, like I'll just say something stupid or crazy, and it's like it's
Yeah.
change the whole mood. All right, but
I wish I would didn't have my good girl britches on so tight sometimes, but it's in my nature. I can't help it. Hard stuck alignment.
oh my god. Well, like I do want to ask. Okay, so like when you first started cosplaying, what was some of the first like characters you portrayed?
The first character that I ever made a costume for was Scarlet Witch. I just
Ooh.
made it out of like super thin sheets of craft foam that you can buy from like the dollar store. And I just layered them up and hot glued them and made myself a little chest plate based on like I combined like a few elements of designs from her old comic books. But yeah, it
hmm
was so fun. That's what really got me like, okay, I'm in this now. I'm really gonna start like trying my ass off building these costumes.
Wait, so random question: did you watch WandaVision?
Oh my gosh, I loved WandaVision. I was so excited. I really want to do a cosplay of her spoilers, her new outfit that was revealed at the end, but I'm terrible at sewing, so we'll have to see if I can pull that off.
Okay, thank you for the spoiler alert too. 'Cause I mean, I feel like everyone has seen it by now, but you never
I
know
feel
that
like they
one
have to,
person.
but just to be
Not
safe.
that one person who just like refused to watch it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, like the first two episodes threw me off. I was like, "Am I watching this random sitcom? Is this all what the show's gonna be?" Like, I'm here to like for the long haul, but like, is this what I'm gonna watch?
Yeah, I was really confused like the first few episodes, but just not knowing made me even more excited to find out like what was actually going on. I loved like the whole mystery of like what the hell is happening here.
Same, same. Like, I'm loving Falcon and Winter Soldier right now, but I feel like WandaVision was the show that like made me
Yeah.
like truly think. Like, I had to actually use my brain.
Falcon and Winter Soldier is way better than I expected it to be because I'm not a big fan of Falcon. I just think his wings look so silly when he flies around. He like
Oh, you're hating
I
on his
I
wings?
I I am hating on his wings. He looks so dumb with his wings. I thought I was gonna hate the show because it's Falcon, but it's actually way better than I thought it was gonna be.
You heard it here, folks. She hates Falcon out of all the
I
characters.
like Falcon as a character, but I think that he looks really dumb with the way that he made his wings. I can't help
Oh my
it.
god. Okay, I have to ask. Okay, do you like Hawkeye?
Uh, mm, kinda,
Damn it.
kinda. I
Yeah.
think that he's cool, but I do think it's kind of silly to see them go against like these super alien threats, and then homie just got a bow. Like,
Okay,
poor
he can
guy.
shoot really well though.
Yeah, he can shoot really well, but like there's a limitation of like Scarlet Witch has these insane magical powers that like chaos magic and all that, but he just what is he gonna do with a bow?
Oh my
Like
god. See,
there's only so much he can do.
only reason why I asked was because like everyone just hates on Hawkeye. I'm just like, I love Hawkeye. Like I love heroes that don't have powers because like it makes me think, oh, in another world, I could be that hero if I was just like in better conditioning.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I like Hawkeye as a character, but I like him more whenever they do like espionage missions and stuff where he can really shine. Like him and Black Widow can really like show their true skills against targets that are like at their level, you know?
So you just wait when the shows come out. Like when the show come out, everyone's gonna love
Oh,
him.
I'm gonna
It's
love
gonna be
it.
the
Yeah.
best show. Okay. Well, since Scarlet Witch was your first cosplay, what was your favorite cosplay so far?
Probably probably my Lux armor. I
Ooh.
cosplayed Lux from League of Legends. She's probably my favorite that I've made so far. I love building things out of foam.
Okay, bad. Okay, for me, like from what I've seen from you, I think my favorite. I don't know why. Maybe because I like Black Clover.
Oh, Vanessa.
Yes.
Vanessa's my favorite character from Black Clover, so
Ooh,
she's my
okay.
baby.
How do you feel about Ghosh from Black Clover?
Me and my friends always watch like the new episodes of Black Clover on Discord, so we always like make fun of most of the characters. And he's definitely an interesting one. I cannot stand oh my gosh, what is her name? I hate her so much that I can't even remember her name.
Is she a
The
black
girl with
bull?
the short blue hair? Yeah. That has the
Oh, Charming.
transformation magic? No, that has the
Charming.
transformation magic.
I thought that's no, not Charming. Gray. Sorry, I don't know why I said
Gray!
Charming.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand Gray. She drives me nuts. She's my least favorite Black Bull.
Okay, like for me, I'm part of the fuck Ghost gang because I
Oh,
don't like
really?
Ghost. I don't like Ghost at all. Like,
He's definitely a weird one.
don't like
I
him.
think that he definitely has his strengths, but he's really weird.
Like Jesus, like you don't have to obsess over your sister that much. Like I have a sister. I don't obsess over my
Yeah,
sister.
it's kind of creepy.
Like God, it's so creepy. So every time I see him on screen, I'm just face palming. Like oh my God,
That's
just
the same thing
please.
with me and Gray. I can't stand anytime she's on screen.
See, I can tolerate Gray. Like, well, okay, my issue with Gray, like she's like, 'cause
Useless.
I won't say useless, but like her shyness is just too much.
Yes, it's so overbearing. Like she can't have one moment where she's not just like cowering in shyness. Like that is all her character is. It drives me nuts.
And I'm like, okay, like my anime crush as a kid was Hinata from Naruto.
Oh, really?
And I like the shyness aspect of her character, but Gray just like cranks that up to an 11. I'm like, oh
Yes.
my god, you was just like, you were like Hinata if Hinata was annoying.
Yes. Are you caught up to date with Black Clover? Have you seen the last few episodes?
I guess actually I finished it.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that she's finally becoming useful towards the end. It
I
makes
just
me hate
hope,
her less, but every single
like,
time that she's involved in any way, it, it's almost tempting me to just skip over the parts with her in it.
you know what's bad? Like you're fuck Gray and I'm fuck Ghost, and they're supposed to be a ship.
Are there? No, absolutely not. I won't have it.
All of them out, like they've people are shipping them, and you can see it in the show. Like
Yeah,
she likes she likes Ghost.
I know you can see it in the show, but I just refuse to let her have any character, even if it's the creepy sister lover.
Oh my god, so you just want her to just go away?
Yeah, I do. I do. I hate her.
Okay, like, okay, would you cosplay as Gray?
No, absolutely not.
I mean,
She drives me nuts.
she has a cool character design though.
It's okay. It's not the worst character design, but I don't I don't like cosplaying people just because they look cool. I have to be interested in their character too. I would just never cosplay Gray. No
Okay,
way.
never mind. Okay, so
No
like,
way.
would you would you cosplay like Noelle, Mimosa?
I like Mimosa. I really like Mimosa and her design. I think she's adorable. I would probably
Ooh,
cosplay her, but I suck at sewing, so that'd be really hard.
well, you know who you should cosplay as? All right,
Who?
I finally learned how to say her name correctly. Mariloniona.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She's one of my favorite characters.
Like, fun fact, like I used to just like get lazy and just couldn't say her name, and
Her
my
name is
co-host
really
hates
difficult.
this. So like, I just call her marinara sauce.
Oh my gosh. Marinara sauce.
And my co-host hates it so much.
I have trouble pronouncing anything that I didn't learn how to pronounce when I was in like ninth grade. Any new name or any strange name is just like out the window. I will never be able to pronounce it.
I just feel like her name is just too much. Like I'm just lazy.
It's
Like
it's really difficult.
why
I
can't I
love her
like?
though.
I mean, she's cool. She's mad cool. Why can't her name just be like Leona? Like I would have been cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, but like I remember I've asked you, I think like a few days ago, which one did you prefer between Black Clover and My Hero? And you chose Black Clover, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Black Clover is my favorite of favorite animes right now. Even though
Oh,
the animations sometimes look like MS Paint, the story's worth it.
uh,
I'm obsessed with it.
sadness. My Hero is better in every way.
Wow, wow. I really
Um,
like My Hero, don't get me wrong, but I am super into like high fantasy, like give me like Lord of the Rings every day, all day. So having an anime that's like super all about magic and all this like fantasy realm stuff just really is right up my alley.
oh no, don't get me wrong. Like I love Black Clover. Like current shonen Black Clover is number 2 to me. But
Okay.
I'm just a huge superhero person, so and like they don't have a ghost in My Hero, so it all works out for me.
Mineta?
Every show has the perv. Like that's just commonplace.
Yeah, everybody hates on Mineta so
Like
bad.
yes, he's kind of a well, yeah, okay. His power is actually very useful though when you think about it.
He's hilarious. He cracks me up. I don't see why people hate him so much. Like
I think
he's
he
a perv, but he's the parts that he's in are really funny.
I think people hate him because he's also like a coward somewhat too. So he's like a pervy coward.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see how people hate him, but I think it's a little over the top sometimes.
Oh man, but like since you at least like My Hero, is there any
I
character
love My
from
Hero. I
My
think it's a
Hero?
really good show.
Is there any character from My Hero that you would cosplay as?
I love Uraka so much. She's so cute. I love her to death.
Bro, like I always like when I see
Sweet
her on
baby.
screen. When I see her on screen, I just think about the minions from Despicable Me
Oh
every
my god.
time.
Why? Why the
Like,
minion?
because like she just acts like a minion to me.
No, she does not.
She's a minion that can talk.
Oh my gosh. I love her, and I also love the girl that what's her name? The girl that pulls stuff out of her skin, like she makes stuff and pulls it out of her body.
Oh, Momo.
Yeah, I like her too. I think she's really cool.
Oh man, I love her as well. It's just like it's just a very useful power. But I feel like for
She
that power to
does.
work in like real life, like you just have to kind of be like half naked the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like with her power, she doesn't really have a choice but to dress kind of slutty. It's like the
I feel
one
like
time that a character in anime is kind of forced to dress like a hoe.
I feel like her weakness is like snow days because she has to be covered up.
Yeah, yeah, seriously. Anybody with ice powers and she's just kind of screwed.
And also, wait a minute, I feel like not all female characters in anime dress as sluts. Not everyone.
No, not all of them, but she kind of has to. She's kind of forced to, or else she can't really make anything very big.
Okay, fine. Name an anime character that like that she doesn't have to be slutty if she didn't want to be, but she dresses slutty.
Um, there's a character from Kill la Kill that doesn't necessarily want to be dressed slutty, but her armor demands it. The main character. Have you ever seen Kill la Kill?
I have not, but I think I know what
Oh,
character
it's
you're
so
talking
good.
about.
I'm sure you've seen people cosplay her.
That I've seen clips of it. Is her outfit like black?
Yeah, it's black. It's black and red.
Yep,
And
know
she
who you're
has like
talking
a
about.
giant half pair of scissors.
Yep, know who you're talking about. I don't know her name,
Yeah.
but I know exactly who you're talking about.
It's been so long since I watched it, and I'm already so bad with names. Like, I could watch a show every day of my life and still forget, like, every character's name. I don't know what's wrong with me.
And see, for me, I feel like, let's see, who's some characters that like are slutty for no reason sometimes? I feel like most characters in Fairy Tale can be pretty slutty at
Yeah,
times
probably.
for no reason. But
Vanessa's new costume in Black Clover is slutty for no reason. I love her to death, though. I can't fault her on
is she
anything.
already
She's a
like
baby.
slutty regardless though?
Yeah, her costume's already kind of slutty, like, before a bunch of them got new costumes, but it's even worse now. Have you seen it?
I have not. But wait, it's worse than what she already has.
Yeah, it's like just straight up a bra with like a skirt, like a short skirt.
Wait a minute, I felt like on her downtime she just wears a bikini top.
No, she's always like in her bra and underwear at the Black Bulls hideout. Like whenever she's just there, she's just drunk as hell in her bra and underwear. But her normal
Oh,
costume is like kind of like a dress with like a deep V cut in the top.
oh man, I can't wait to see that. Okay, so what are some people that you want to cosplay in the future?
There's a whole list. Like you mentioned, Shigo. I always loved Shigo. Shigo or Kim from Kim Possible. I watched that show to death when I was younger. There's also Noelle from Genshin Impact. I'm really heavily considering cosplaying her because I want to build more armor.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
there's Diane from Seven Deadly Sins. I wanted to cosplay her too. There's a whole bunch of them. I have so many.
Oh God.
Ty Lee from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No.
I love Ty Lee. Don't hate on
No.
her. I love her.
Oh my God. Oh no, okay, what makes it funny? Like, when me and my co-host was talking about Avatar, like he said that his crush in the show was Azula, and I was just like, why?
Oh no, he's got issues.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? You like her growing up? I
Yeah,
would be
no,
cool
he
with
got issues.
I would have been cool with Ty Lee, Mai, the freaking Moon Princess.
I really like Mai too. The Moon Princess would be a really cool cosplay too, but I think
Right.
I'm too pale for that.
I
My
feel like you still pull it off though.
my skin tone would be like the same color as the wig for her hair. Just
See, I
pure
feel like
paper. Just blend in.
like you should do. You should cosplay her like after you get like a really nice tan.
I am never tan. I don't leave the house enough for that.
I mean, like, okay, next time you go on vacation, like, just like make sure you get a full body tan. And you come back, then do the cosplay.
I don't think people would recognize me if I had a full body tan. I've been pale for so
um,
long.
oh God.
Be like, who are you?
Also, also, I feel like my co-host is gonna be very upset that we was talking shit about him and his taste in women. Mike, I'm sorry, but like you just have weird taste in women, fam. Like you have taste, your taste in women is like people who like will definitely fuck you up.
Sometimes people need to be judged, you know, on their anime waifus.
My number one will always be Hinata from Naruto. Like that's just a given. Like she's just the best. I love her.
Understandable.
She is the opposite of Gray.
I've seen a lot of people cosplay her, but I never really got into Naruto. I've seen so many episodes, just like watching TV when I was younger, but I never really knew what was going on, and I was always very confused. Because I
Oh,
never
like,
watched them like in a string. I've just seen like a few episodes here and there. Same
like you
thing with
can't.
like Bleach and One Piece and all of those. It used to come on like Cartoon Network late at night.
Well, you can't hear this now, but like my heart just broke. Like, like
Yeah, I know
Naruto, my show.
everybody loves Naruto, but I feel like getting into it now, like most of the people who are super into Naruto watched it whenever they were young, so it has like a really dear place in their heart. But like watching it now, I don't know. I feel like it would feel different to me than it would for most people who grew up on it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like guys should rewatch a little bit of Naruto, and I'm like, you know what? This still holds up. Like, I feel like this would be just as good today as it was back then. I feel like. I think the only issue people have with like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece is that like new shonen, they're kind of like at a faster pace.
Yeah.
So I feel
One
like not a
Piece
lot of
also
people.
has like what, like 900 something episodes. There is no way I'm ever gonna watch 900 episodes.
Okay, you know what? Like, I still feel like One Piece is that one show that everyone should give a chance to. Like, even though it's
Oh, you're a
1,000
One
episodes.
Piece stan.
Oh no, I actually am not. I'm Team Naruto all day. But I can respect One Piece. I actually like did some filler episodes on One Piece. I did a whole trilogy. There's actually there's 2 episodes on the channel now, and I said I'd finished the third one. Well, that's how like big One Piece is that we had so much to talk about, and I
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of nice things to say about One Piece though. So there's some things I just didn't like about One Piece. But
One of my friends has watched One Piece in its entirety like at least 4 times, and he always
how?
tries to get me to watch it. I don't know. He just keeps rewatching it. I don't know what's up with him.
Okay,
But he keeps trying to like watch One Piece, watch One Piece. I feel like every time he tells me to watch One Piece, I'm less likely to watch One Piece.
okay, rewatching it once is a nightmare. So
Yeah.
4 times.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how he watches
Oh,
900
Lord.
episodes back to back to back like that.
Oh man. I mean, okay, I will say this though. I think one day you should just give it a chance. Like, maybe I can like convince you more than your friend. The reason why I say that is because there are certain things in One Piece that I've seen that probably is like the best that Shonen has to offer. I can give One Piece that much credit. To stay relevant this long, the series is doing something right.
I'm sure that there is a lot of things that are like lovable about One Piece, but man, that the time that it goes on, I just feel like I don't have the commitment in me to stick around for all 900 episodes.
Like, because honestly, Cole's Mike always hated that argument, like, oh, it's too long. Because it's like his thought process is like, why don't you just watch it as a regular show, and then it will just eventually you will catch up. And then what if you like the show, then you're just gonna want to keep watching more, and you'll be done in no time. So I can kind of see that. Right? Plus, it would be really cool if you did get into One Piece, because I have an idea for you to like cosplay as. There's a certain character that I feel like you would love to cosplay as.
Maybe one day I'll watch it. I also just really like short anime. Like an anime that only has like 1 or 2 seasons where it's just jam-packed full of story. Those are usually like my favorite. Like Kill la Kill, Parasite, all of those kind of like wraps themselves up. I feel like I enjoy them so much more. Black Clover is an exception though. I'm obsessed with Black Clover. I can never get enough.
I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I like my 1 season, 2 season shows, but also like those shows that like stick around for the long haul. Like, I'm so glad that like Attack on Titan has this many seasons.
Have you finished the last season of Attack on Titan?
Yes.
I've been told not to watch the last episode because I'll be very angry.
Why? I love the last episode.
I heard that it ends like on a really weird part where you have to wait for the movie, and like a bunch of people were really mad.
Oh no. Okay,
No?
one. I think you should definitely cosplay. Well, actually, I feel like Attack on Titan cosplay doesn't work because everyone kind of dresses the same. But like,
Yeah.
I can definitely see you rocking like the Scouts uniform.
Yeah, I love who's the girl that's obsessed with the bread? I love her.
Mikasa.
Yeah. Oh, no, is it Mika's? She has like a brown ponytail, like a light brown ponytail, and she's obsessed with bread, and she smuggles potatoes and
Oh,
stuff.
no, Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha. A girl after my own heart. Lover of carbs.
Oh man. Wait, so wait, have you watched the final season?
I've watched the beginning part of the final season, but I haven't finished like the last half.
So like okay, what's the last thing that you remember seeing?
I saw what happens to Sasha.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really sad.
Okay, you bringing her up, I was like, oh my god, please tell me she knows.
Yeah, I know. I was really sad. It's really hard for me also, like Attack on Titan especially, because I feel like the story has so many twists and turns. It's so hard for me to keep up with the characters since watching season 1, like how many years ago did it come out? Like 6 years ago? So many blonde white boys in that show that I can't keep track of.
Oh my
Who
god.
is
Like,
who?
like this is why like when before the season came out, I had to like rewatch certain parts from
I feel like I definitely should have rewatched like at least the last season before this one. Because I'm
oh
watching it
man.
like halfway and I'm like, who is that? Like, I don't remember who this is at all. Is this a new character or is this an old character?
But do you see yourself like cosplaying as one of the scouts? They're rocking the scout uniform?
I think it'd be pretty fun. But I also think that there's not a whole lot of originality in the costume design, like between characters. Like if you have a cosplay for one of the scouts, you have one for every scout other than a wig.
Yeah, I get that.
I guess it's flexible in that way, but I feel like it'd be, I don't know. I would just be cosplaying as a scout rather than like be able to easily distinguish unless you just really resemble one of the characters.
I mean, like unless you get like the Mikasa wig, and that way like you can just be
Yeah,
her, and then like you can
and
just
she has like her scarf and stuff.
yeah, and then
But
you can obsess over Aaron the whole time.
I feel like if you're a white guy and you're cosplaying one of the scouts and you have a blonde wig, you could be like any number of like 10 characters.
That is actually that's really true. Lord. Oh, like nice cosplay, dude. Like, which one are you? Like,
For real.
and then he's like, oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know which one I am. There's so many.
Yeah, I'm just one of the blonde ones.
Oh man. Okay, so wait. Okay, I mentioned Fairy Tale earlier. Have you watched Fairy Tale?
I watched the beginning of Fairy Tale a long time ago with somebody, one of my friends, and then we stopped being friends, so I stopped watching Fairy Tale.
Oh no. Okay, that's because like I would have loved for you to cosplay as a Urza from Fairy Tale. I thought that'd be pretty dope.
Oh, I've gotten a lot of suggestions to cosplay her. I love her design. Like her armor looks so cute. If I was into Fairy Tale, I would 1000% cosplay her. She's adorable.
Random thought. Okay, like for me, I actually thought about doing cosplay one day. Especially like when we're like next time I get a chance to go to a con. And there's two that came to mind I would like to cosplay as. The first one is, even though like you hate the show for being too long, character named Ace from One Piece.
I've heard of that character before. I've heard that name.
Like I love his character design. The only thing is I'm gonna have to get into some incredible shape before I can cosplay as him. Cause he's shirtless.
That's the thing with like all anime men, basically. They're all like ripped as hell.
I know, there's freaking goals. Like look at Asta, like goals.
Chunky boy, chunky wide boy.
I think like recently like there was like something that's on Twitter like where people was talking about Asta's ass.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess it's like a manga cover or it was something. But like Asta's back was towards it, and it's literally everyone was talking about how nice his ass was.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, okay, like
Man, me and my friend lost it whenever we saw the redesign, like how wide they made Asta, like he's just a wide boy now. And we were cracking up laughing. Homie,
like
thick.
oh man. Like he's a Chad now.
Asta's a thick boy now.
But the second character I want to cosplay as is Overhaul from My Hero. I don't know
that'd
why.
be really cool.
Like I just like his design. He has one of the coolest themes
Yeah,
in
he's
anime
really
to
fucking
me.
dope.
And plus, like with everything going on, I can wear a mask, so it works out.
My partner really wants to cosplay Overhaul too. He loves any character that has like a mask built into their character.
Okay, I'm trying to think like what some characters that has like that wears a mask.
So many superhero characters. He has like I think like 3 Spider-Man suits now, all with different like face shells and stuff.
So he's a huge Spider-Man guy.
Oh yeah, huge Spider-Man guy. That he keeps me up to date with like all of the comics because I didn't really grow up like being exposed to many comics, but he fills me in. He's like my encyclopedia of comic books.
Oh man, like he would have hated me if he was around me like a few days ago. No, because like
He
okay, it was me and my coworker, and we was like I don't know how we got on the topic of Marvel. Because we discussed in the MCU, and I said like my favorite character in the MCU is Captain America, and he just got him. He was like, "What? Like
That's
Captain
your
America?"
favorite character in MCU?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it too.
I'm judging a little bit. I'm judging a little bit.
Oh
Like
no.
Cap is cool and all, but your favorite character is Cap?
In the MCU, yes, like he was worthy of Thor's hammer, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. He's
But like,
okay, but I feel like they're I don't know.
oh man, but he tried to call me basic, and then I was like, "Oh, who's your favorite character in MCU?" He's like Spider-Man. I was like, "What? Spider-Man
I
is
feel like
overrated." And then he like, "What?" And then got to a full hour argument at work.
you
Just
can't diss Spider-Man. Everybody will hate on you if you diss Spider-Man.
oh, I'm dissing Spider-Man. Like he got bit
Damn.
by a bug. Like literally a bug bite. Like I killed a spider on the way to work the other day. So like
About to get so many downvotes on this video hating on Spider-Man.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. That's okay. I actually really do like Spider-Man a lot. But I feel like everyone likes Spider-Man a lot. So I'm a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
Like
I see where you're coming from.
and plus Cap has the best movies in the MCU. I love his trilogy of movies.
I really like his like backstory, but I feel like he comes off really bland sometimes. Like, cause you already know what his motives are gonna be, like in any situation. I like a character that's more of a mystery, I guess.
Alright, so who is your favorite character in the MCU?
Scarlet Witch.
Lord.
Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange. I love me some magic characters.
Okay, you
I
know what? That
love
makes
Doctor
sense.
Strange.
That makes sense. So I'm guessing you're ready for his new movie.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm beyond excited. It's supposed to be a horror movie. It's supposed to be with the multiverse. Scarlet Witch is gonna be in it. It's a Doctor Strange movie. I'm so fucking pumped.
I mean, I guess like the reason why though I like Cap is because my favorite hero of all time is Batman. So I like those like heroes that are a little more grounded. Like
Yeah, I could
you
see
can
that.
see them like in the real world. Because I like
I like
a
me some OP
character.
characters.
Also, I guess like you're like in DC wise, you're a Superman kind of
Hell
guy.
no. No. Hell no.
Oh.
Superman's boring. I'll come straight out and say it. Superman is boring as all hell. He's too overpowered.
Oh god, like okay, my best friend in 20 years loves Superman, so when he hears this, he's just like, oh, I feel just breaking hearts. Like you broke my heart with Naruto. You broke one of my friends' heart with Superman. You just broke another friend's heart with One Piece. Like you're just a heartbreak kid here.
You know, sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta speak the truth.
Okay, you know what? I like Superman. Like Superman and Batman, they're bros. I like Superman. But like that's just me though. Like heroes without powers, because like to me, is I have more respect for them because like they have no powers, but like they're going up against these superpowered beings, standing side by side like god-like people and able to hold their own. Like look at Hawkeye, like he's like in all this stuff, and he just has a bow, like you said about. That's the reason why I like him.
None of this makes sense.
I can 100% see the appeal of characters like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I 100% see the appeal, but I don't. It just something about a super overpowered magical character just is right there for me. Hits the spot right there.
The only issue with Scarlet Witch is that like she's just too OP. Like who do you put up against her that will actually be a threat?
Nobody. That's why she's so good.
Exactly, but I feel like that's boring. Like you just no one
No.
takes her on.
I love it when she just loses her shit. Like she just goes kind of nuts, which is like most of the time. I love that. I'm
But
here for it.
now it's kind of like when the next big bad, because I already they took care of Thanos, so when the next big bad comes, then oh, let's send in Scarlet Witch and she'll take care of it.
Well, that's what that they kind of have to keep Captain Marvel off planet for all the big bads because she can just kill them immediately.
Oh man, like this this is why OP characters like sometimes they don't work. At least Superman has like kryptonite, so you know there's like some drama there.
Well, I like that in particular Scarlet Witch doesn't really have like a certain like alignment, like a way that she is always going to act. Like she's always kind of on her own thing, on her own motivations. Like she was kind of a villain in WandaVision to an extent. She's just always
Yeah.
on her own little path.
Yeah, she was like the main protagonist and antagonist at the same
Yeah,
time.
basically, yeah.
Hopefully one day she just works out her issues.
I
One
also
day.
just like even whenever I was younger watching the old X-Men cartoons, I was always obsessed with Scarlet Witch.
What other superheroes would you like to cosplay as, either Marvel or DC?
Ooh. I think I have a list on my phone. Let's see. Because it's so hard for me to come up with them on the spot. Anytime I think of a cosplayer or a cosplay that I really want to do, I just put it down in my list. Tara from Teen Titans, a polarizing one. Daddy issues girl.
You know, what would you say, like Raven?
Raven, I don't have the ass to be Raven. I'd love to do Raven. I love her. But I don't have enough of an ass to be Raven. You have to have at least them hips. Raven cosplayers are like a dime a dozen. Like there are so many people who cosplay Raven so well that like if you don't look as good as them, it's gonna be like, man.
Okay, what if
Gonna
like
be
you just
Raven is this lady.
cosplay Raven and just have like a picture just from the front?
Maybe.
Like that way, no one would know.
Raven would be a really fun one though. I always loved Raven in Teen Titans. She was always my girl.
Oh man, like actually, me and my co-host had an argument because he was a Starfire guy, and since I love Raven, we just argued who was the best girl in the show.
I like Starfire too, but Raven is just every goth lover's dream. Cute goth Gia.
I mean, who doesn't love a cute goth girl? Like, I feel like my next girlfriend needs to be a cute goth chick, and I'll just be happy.
That's what we're all looking for, buddy. Just get in line.
You know, I just Google Raven cosplay. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like you.
Yeah, they all got hips and like a nice ass.
Like Lord.
All of them.
Jesus Christ. I guess that's the mandatory requirement to cosplay.
It is. There are some characters that you just have to have at least one feature. If they're like a super popular cosplay, like if you want to do it, you got to keep up. I gotta do some squats or something if I want to be Raven.
Okay, how about this? Like just do like squats for a year, and then like 2022, like would be a year of Raven for you. There it is.
I think my knees would explode if I did that many squats. It just combust. It just crack in half.
Okay, so if you was a superhero, like would you be like the superheroes in the comics, or would you just like be like from Invincible or The Boys?
I don't know. I feel like I'm too much of a goody two shoes. I feel like I would definitely stick my neck out for some people and die in like a really stupid way. Get betrayed by like a fake captive or something like that.
Oh,
be my downfall.
Like for me, like if I was a superhero, I mean, I feel like I'll definitely be a goody two shoes. But I mean, every now and then I'll cause a little mischief. But that's just me, you know, chaotic good. Gotta do a little mischief. But overall, I think I'll be a good person.
I panic whenever there's cops driving next to me on the highway, even though I've done absolutely nothing wrong in my entire life. Just freak out for no reason. Just want to be good. Please do not arrest me.
For me, like I'm kind of the same. But every time I got pulled over, it's always been like a very chill experience. I haven't got pulled over that much for everyone listening. I'm not like.
I made it the only time that I've ever gotten pulled over. I made it not a chill experience. Just full panic attack. Just freak the hell out.
Oh,
that poor officer.
Lord, he's probably like, oh, I'm just trying to do my job, and she's over here.
Seriously. Just full tears, hyperventilating, losing my shit.
So how did the officer react to you?
He just tried to calm me down and assured me that I did nothing wrong. The only reason I got pulled over was because my license plate light was out. He just gave me a warning. I had to drive home at like 20 miles an hour because I was so freaked out.
Oh man, that would happen to me too. And like we just started like just after we started talking. And actually no, there was one story. It was Halloween. Me and my friend, like we was just left from a party, a costume party. And she was dressed as like a slutty nurse.
Oh my gosh.
And we got pulled over because like my car, like my lights are automatic, but I was driving my friend's sister car where the lights were not automatic. So I didn't know they was off because like where we were, there was a bunch of lights everywhere. So I didn't even know they was off. So he pulled
I
over,
see.
and I'm just like, I panicked for a split second. I was like, "Oh my god, what do you think you're a prostitute?"
I always feel like I'm secretly doing something wrong like that. Like, yeah, what if he thinks that I'm like, I don't know, like some bioterrorist or something?
But like when you came to the window, like he was like, "You know, I pulled you over," and I was like, "No, sir. Like, oh, your lights are off, by the way. I just wanted to let you know." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Like, oh, she's like, "How you doing, man?" She's like, "How you doing?" Like, what y'all had got into today? I'm like, "Oh, we just left from a costume party." "Oh, did you have fun?" Like, yeah. And afterwards, we just start talking normally and stuff. I think what were we talking about? I don't know how we brought up freaking like superheroes and stuff. We brought it up, and so I asked him like, "What's his favorite hero?" And he said Superman. I'm like, "Bet, bet."
Basic ass cop.
Hey, he was a cool cop. He didn't give me, he gave me like a slight warning, and he dapped me up. He legit dapped me up. I was like, "Oh my god,
Damn.
yes." Uh,
I don't know why I've just always been terrified of like the police, always. For no good reason. I've never had a bad experience, just absolutely terrified of them. Feel like I'm gonna get arrested for something I didn't do all the time.
I mean, like I've always like been somewhat nervous of like when it comes to cops, but like for some reason I just never really had just a bad experience with them.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't had a bad experience either, but that doesn't stop me from freaking out every time I'm next to one.
oh Lord, I hope you don't get pulled over again. I just don't want you to have another panic attack.
Like, remember that one time that you cheated on your homework in 3rd grade? Yeah, you're arrested. No, my life is
It'd
over.
be so funny if it's the same cop too. He's like, "Oh my god, not again."
Oh, I'd be like, oh hell no, not this time.
He just calls someone like, "Hey, I can't deal with this. Can someone else?"
He was thankfully super nice. He tried to calm me down. He's like asking me questions, trying to like make me feel better, and I was still freaking the hell out.
Oh god, it's like, oh, but did you ever find that list of like superheroes you want to cosplay as? And you said,
It's just a list of people that I definitely want to cosplay at some point.
what's a few people on that list?
There's I still need to do there's a bunch of them from like Avatar now that I'm looking at it. Like so many characters from Avatar. Like have you seen Legend of Korra?
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
nah.
I really liked it just because I grew up on Avatar as a kid, like something being in the same universe as Avatar. I was so excited.
Don't get me wrong. Like I enjoyed season 1 of Korra, and even season 2. I stopped watching after that.
I loved Korra. I was really invested.
Oh man. Okay, okay. 1, I like how like I asked like what superheroes would cosplay, and you go straight to Avatar. 2, I mean, I can respect that you like Korra.
Yeah.
She's cool. I mean, she's not Aang. Okay, she just
Yeah,
isn't.
she isn't Aang. She's definitely like very different to Aang, but I feel like I don't know. I just love them reigniting the series again. Like something being in the same universe as the show that I was so obsessed with as a kid. Like anything that's related to Avatar just makes me happy to see like more of it coming out.
But do you know about the news of Avatar that's going on right now?
I've heard that they're making something new, like some movie or something like that.
I think I'm supposed to be doing a show. I'm not sure if it's live action or not, but I think I'm supposed to be doing a show. And then I think there's rumors that like a whole like studio was created to make Avatar content. So I think we might be getting like a lot more Avatar content in the future. Maybe it's just a rumor, but I'm hoping it's true.
Any new Avatar content I'm excited about.
We don't talk about the last Airbender movie though. We don't talk about that.
Oh no. I was so disappointed in that when I watched it as a kid. I was so sad.
I'm not disappointed as a kid, disappointed as an adult. Like,
I just blocked it out of my mind as an adult. I just forget that it exists.
like which element would you like to bend?
I don't know. I always felt like I would be a waterbender if I was in the world of Avatar. I feel like
Oh
it just
god,
aligns with my personality more.
please don't learn how to blood bend then.
Oh god. I don't think I could ever do that.
It could be OP as hell, like
It'd be nice for me though. Like if I could just bloodbend myself to get myself like out of bed and doing shit. That'd be nice.
Wait,
Sometimes my body doesn't work.
I feel like
Just being able to bloodbend myself.
wouldn't that be more effort than just getting out of bed?
I don't know, dude. Sometimes my body just doesn't want to work. If I could just force it to, that'd be great.
See, for me, I just want to be an airbender so I can fly.
That'd
Like,
be really cool.
so
Being an
just,
airbender would be really cool.
not even that. I feel like air is just like out of all the elements. Like if you took away bloodbending, air would be the most OP element to have.
Yeah, I guess so. I could see that.
Because I want to be like a little scooter to Angdon.
Yeah, the little ball.
Yes.
So cute.
Oh man, okay. Well, since we brought that up, so I know you said you wanted to cosplay as Hailey.
Yeah.
Would you cosplay as Azula? Even though it's like she's crazy. Her
I think
character's not
Azula's an interesting character. She's definitely one of the more OP characters in the series. I like the whenever like the Fire Nation armor that they wear. I think that would be fun to make.
Okay. Because like another person I can definitely see you doing is Toph. Like if you get like a certain content,
Oh, I love Toph.
like
Toph is hilarious.
oh my god, what if you became like a Kyoshi warrior?
Kyoshi Warrior would also be a really fun cosplay.
Like I was like that'd be kind of cool. Like could you do the face
It could
paint?
be Ty Lee as a Kyoshi Warrior.
There you go. Like there you go. Bam. Just combine them both. You just heard it here. Like just gave you a good idea. Tylee as a Kyoshi warrior. But like
the Kyoshi Warriors are always so cool. I wish that they would have had more of a presence in Korra. I feel like that would have been really interesting.
Same. See, but now, like, if I ever see, like, you take a picture on Instagram, I'm just calm, like, yep, I was the originator of the idea. Like, over here.
Now, if I ever do the cosplay, I have to, like, credit you.
Okay, but before we wrap this whole thing up, like, is there anything else that you would like to discuss cosplay-wise?
Is there anything you want to know? If you've got questions, I can try to give answers.
Okay, how long does it take you to, like, make a costume?
It really depends on the character. So there are characters like Lux, who has like an entire suit of armor. That one took me quite a while. And like more detail-oriented characters take me a really long time to make. Like I really want to do Noelle from Genshin. Her costume is super complex. But like Vanessa, even though I'm really bad at sewing, I feel like has been a pretty quick costume for me to build. She doesn't have that much going on in her design versus like some other characters.
See, don't worry. Like one day, like you're gonna level up your sewing skills, and it's gonna be top notch.
Hopefully. Damn, I can't wait for that day. It'd be so nice if I can just sew something correctly on the first go around. Make my life so much easier.
Do you have like a least favorite like cosplay outfit that you've done? Like you did it, and like when you like saw the picture, you'd be like, you know what? I like it, but it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. Anything like that, or did you just enjoy all of them that you've done?
I love making the costumes probably more so than wearing them, honestly. Because the whole creation process is so fun, but then sometimes wearing them, I'm a little overcritical of how it looks on me. like like I love wearing all my costumes because like I built them and everything, but for instance, like I made my first costume as Scarlet Witch. I was so self-conscious that entire day because I was like, man. I love this costume, but I'm a little shy just overall, so having that much attention on me, I can't help but wonder if people are criticizing me in their minds.
See, this is why I feel like since you brought up like not being able to do Raven, I can like see you like if you were to actually do it, like you would be like that scene from The Incredibles with Elastigirl, but the opposite.
Yes, and just like trying to like pull her clothes to not look weird on her and stuff. That would definitely be me.
Oh my God. Like, and I feel like if that were to happen, like you would like message me like, no, Curtis, you was wrong. This is your fault.
This sucks.
It doesn't work. This whole thing is bad. Like, oh my God. Like,
Raven this is a bad idea.
Raven doesn't have a pancake, alright? Like, I hate
Raven's not shaped like a board, Curtis. I usually try to pick, like, there are a lot of characters that I love that I know that I'll probably never do a costume of just because I don't really resemble them whatsoever. So I feel like you can really cosplay anybody that you want to, but it takes a certain level of confidence to cosplay somebody that really does not resemble you in any way.
Okay, like give me an example of that. Like, what's one character like that you really enjoy, but you just couldn't see yourself cosplaying as? Besides Raven.
That's a tough one. There's a lot of characters who are like very shapely. Like there's a character from another character from Genshin, Mona. She wears like a skin tight like leotard thing, and I love her costume. I love her as a character, love her costume, but I don't think I could ever wear it because I just would I do not resemble her at all. I would be so self-conscious.
Okay, like the last thing I'm gonna say is there's certain characters that I actually can see you cosplaying as, like just based off your looks. And this might be basic. I don't know like how people perceive her in the cosplay community, but I can definitely see you cosplaying as Harley Quinn. I don't know if she's like the
I've done a
pumpkin
Harley
spice
Quinn for
latte.
Halloween before.
Okay, 'cause I always thought she was like the pumpkin spice latte of cosplay.
Yeah,
Like
she's
everyone.
very overdone, but I think she's just such like a a funny, cool character that really anybody can cosplay Harley Quinn. She's like the exception to the you kind of have to resemble somebody to feel confident in the cosplay because she looks so many different ways. Anybody can cosplay her.
Let's see. I can definitely see you doing Black Widow.
That would be cool. That'd be really
Let's
fun.
see. You probably already done this, but I can definitely see you just as an elf.
I really want to do, we have this really big thing in Houston called Renfest. It's like a Renaissance festival, and it's huge over here, and I've always wanted to do my own like original character elf for Renfest.
Okay, because like, please do not take this as an insult, because actually it's a compliment. Like when I like first like saw what you look like, my first thought was like, she could be an elf if elves were real. Like
That was always my childhood dream.
You just need the ears, and you just be an elf.
Ever since watching Lord of the Rings, like my entire life, I've always been like in love with elf characters.
Oh man, that's okay. I feel like you're about to judge me right now. Actually, I wasn't a huge fan of Lord of the Rings.
I love Lord of the Rings.
I was more of a Star Wars guy, so I
See,
was more into Star Wars.
I feel like my what I'm more interested in now definitely is like what my dad exposed me to whenever I was younger. And he was never really super big into Star Wars. He was always more like Lord of the Rings, Hellboy, like all those
Ah,
kind of like more far out there concepts, I guess. Well, Star Wars is pretty far out there, but I don't know. I was
oh
just
wait a minute. Just had an idea. You can cosplay as Ahsoka Tano. If you don't know who she is, Google her.
oh my god, I love her. Yeah. That
Oh,
would be really cool. She has the dual lightsabers, right?
like you just need the red paint. I don't know how you're gonna do like her head. Yes, like I thought that'd be pretty cool.
She's a fucking cool ass character.
Oh
I
man, like
watched some of the Clone Wars TV show and I just loved her.
oh you should definitely finish it. It's because like Clone Wars is kind of like it's the true definition of a fine wine. It just gets better over time. They actually like try to get more serious. It's like a little violent. People are dying, like legit, like dying. Like,
I heard
and
Clone
then
Wars like finished out really strongly. I don't remember why I stopped watching it. It was many,
uh,
many years ago that I started it though.
the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars, like it's like brought back my love for Star Wars because like the last Star Wars movie, it kind of like took away my love for Star Wars a bit. The last 4 episodes, that was just pure Star Wars.
I don't even think I watched any of the Star Wars like movies or anything whenever I was really young. It was like only up until the new movie started coming out that I just binge watched all the previous Star Wars movies.
See, like
Not a
I
big
grew
prequel
up,
fan though, I have to say.
oh man, like I actually grew up with the prequels, and I feel like I turned out okay. So like, okay, like fun fact, like I actually like fell off from Black Clover after episode 2 when I first tried to watch it because
I
I
heard
just
that a lot of people struggled with the first few episodes of Black Clover. I didn't have that issue.
I
But
just hated Asta's voice. He just yelled the whole
I've
time.
heard that in particular that people hate Asta's voice. Especially if people are into dub. I heard that his voice is really bad in dub.
Actually, no. Actually, I got into Black Clover through the dub. Like, 'cause Asta didn't
Really?
yell that much. He yelled, but it was not annoying in the dub. In the sub, I was like, "Oh my god, Oscar, shut the fuck up." But
See,
in the sub,
I guess it
in the
didn't
dub,
phase me.
but like, it's crazy how I went from like falling off for over 2 episodes to now it's my second favorite show in Jump.
I think maybe it's just because all of my friends are loud as hell and scream 24/7 that it didn't even phase me. A character that screams all the time, it does not phase me.
I don't know. I think the only thing that stopped Black Clover from being number one for me, one with My Hero, again, love superheroes, and two, I like the cast a lot better in My Hero. I would rather chill with Class 1A than the Black Bulls. That's just me personally.
I love how chaotic and weird all the Black Bulls members are.
Oh man, but I feel like okay, if you was a Magic Knight, I can see you either being a Black Bull or probably you probably join Charlotte's crew, the Roses.
I love Charlotte. She's hilarious. I
Just
also
admit-
love
mean-
Dorothy. She's really cool too.
But her power is actually really OP when you think about it.
She's super OP. That's why they kept her sleeping for like the entire like first half of the show.
Like, okay, you remember the episode where like all the captains fought?
Yeah. That episode was really hype.
Oh my god, like just Jesus. I didn't know how like truly powerful they all were until like freaking Battle Royale.
The captain of the Mantis, whatever it's called, that slice guy. He's so
Jack?
weird. Yeah, I think that's his name. He's such a weird character. I think that's a thing that I like about Black Clover so much, is that all the characters are so uniquely strange in their own way.
Well, hopefully one day you like Gray, because like I think that's
If she becomes useful, maybe I'll like her.
is useful.
I mean, now. Before
I
she
mean-
couldn't do anything, but because she was so into like her shyness, so useless because of that. I can understand being a little shy, but being able to not do literally anything because you are too shy is a little bit too much for me.
Oh yeah, because like my thought process was like, okay, like how are you going to end up with Ghost if you can't even like do anything without breaking down into shyness?
I mean, I can see how people would ship them because Ghosh is in love with his sister and she can transform into her, so makes sense.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like, oh wait a minute, I think I know why you hate Gray. You hate Gray because like when you get pulled over by the cops, you turn into Gray.
Damn, roasted me. Compare me to my least favorite anime character.
I was thinking about him, like the way that she described herself around police, like that's Gray. Gray would do the same.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I hate her so much, is because I see myself in her when I'm around the police.
Oh my gosh! See now, like hopefully you don't, but next time you just get involved with a cop, you're gonna remember this conversation. Like, okay,
I just think about how much I hate Gray, and I'm like, please don't be like her.
okay, yeah, don't be Gray. Just stay calm. Don't give Curtis the satisfaction. Well, thank you so much for being on today. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Very, very fun conversation. I love the fact that like now you are officially Gray to me. So
No, hell no. Please, God, no. Anyone but her.
okay, well, you know, one day you're going to like her and you're going to cosplay as her, and then like you're going to like
No, absolutely not. I will never cosplay her. Never.
Oh my god! Hey, never say never.
I'll cosplay the Baja guy before I'll cosplay her.
Oh my god, Jesus! Like she's not that bad.
She is to me.
Oh my god. Okay, how about this? Like if I actually do get into cosplay one day, I will cosplay as Ghosh, and I hate Ghosh. So
I will never cosplay her. I'm sorry.
well, I'm sorry, Gray fans. Like I'm sorry to disappoint you
I'm
guys.
not sorry.
But still rejoice because like at least she acts like Gray in certain situations.
No. God, please.
But again, thank you for coming on. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we call
I don't think so.
it? Alright, well everyone, thank you so much for listening. We'd love to have you back on again for if I have another topic to talk about that I feel like you'd be interested in, I would love to have you back on.
I'd definitely be open to come back and talk some trash on your anime wives.
I'm not gonna like talk oh wait, you know what, never mind. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
Never mind, I can't come back. I can't come back now.
No, it's fine. You can come back. Well, like I feel like you're just gonna get. I might roast you every now and then. Because like I feel like okay, no, like I like Black Clover. Like roasting Black Clover fans is so fun to watch.
No. Leave us alone. We already have to deal with MS Paint sometimes. We suffer enough.
Hey, like okay, first of all, like us in the My Hero community, we're considered the weird ones, so you can let me have this. Oh man, but thank you again. It's been your
No
boy
problem.
Curtis, aka Deku Uchiha. By the way, the only reason why I have that nickname is because like I randomly said it because I was thinking about Deku, and my favorite character Naruto is Sasuke, so I'm like Deku Uchiha. Just to let you know why this.
Oh my goodness.
But it's been your boy Deku Uchiha. Peace.